Randy versus, current Seth and current Roman.
What a treat for NXT!
Can you after do King Corbin versus Roman Reigns? Yes.
The following contest is a tag team Hell in a Cell.
I like how they just said on commentary, what a treat for NXT, and then my boy John Cena just breaks the walls down. See what I did there?
251 pounds.
Who do I got winning? Ah, damn. Oh no, this is a tough one.
John Cena is a man
Oh no.
practiced what he preached.
I'm gonna have to go Roman and, no, I lied. I'm gonna have to go Cena and Randy, to be honest.
Loyalty, respect. Even his detractors have to admit Cena's dedication. He never gives anything less than his very best. From where I'm sitting, he is the greatest WWE superstar in history. Cena is a superstar.
The Roman and Corbin on the dog food storyline? Yeah, that was trash. I hated that. Suffering succotash, son.
Cena's a guy who achieved success beyond anybody's wildest imagination. The most lethal superstar in the history of WWE, the Apex Predator.
And representing RK Bro from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Think of all the legendary factions that Randy Orton has been a
I
part of.
see voices crying.
In his career greatness. He learned from the best.
I'd say probably at least till SummerSlam.
Yeah, we learned very quickly that
Actually, no, I lied. No, I take that back.
And in the process, Randy Orton has become a master.
Money in the Bank is where they will start the decline of RK Bro being broken up, which will eventually culminate in a match between the two at SummerSlam.
Pursuit of self-serving goals is synonymous with his personality. A superstar who always.
The reason why I say that is because they're not going to lose the titles on Friday. They're not going to use that match on Friday. What they'll do is they'll do the unification match on some sort of major pay-per-view. And if I were to put a money on it, I wouldn't say it's Hell in a Cell. Even though they might do it at Hell in a Cell, I just don't see that happening. If they did the unification match at Hell in a Cell, RK Bro would lose. And then, let's say they get a rematch at Money in the Bank, hypothetically. They lose that too. Then they start getting, the seeds between that time till then will start getting planted, which will ultimately result in Riddle turning on Randy.
And from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
The man who upholds the Anoa'i family legacy by any
I always like to do
means
long-term
necessary.
stories though, so like when if they pull the trigger too soon, I mean they've been together for a while and they were supposed to break up way before this, but Randy convinced them otherwise. But obviously if they do break up like after Hell in a Cell, a week or two after, I wouldn't be upset with it because then they could start turning Riddle heel. They can go from there. Ultimately have a conquest between Money in the Bank and SummerSlam. It wouldn't bother me, to be honest. But like I said, I want it to be slow. I don't want it to be quick. Plant a seed, right? Then fall back on it. Wait a few weeks and then capitalize on the seed again. Oh, and then they could, be like, oh, well, if you remember what happened a number of weeks ago, this happened, then maybe that's why this is happening now. And then do long-term story. Like, don't do something where it's like 2 weeks and then, oh, I'm going to turn on you. Like, no, little by little. And then play off the fact that the crowd has always been cheering Randy and they barely chant for Riddle. Have that slowly eat Riddle alive as as he turns,
Seth freaking Rollins has arrived. Well, certainly Seth Rollins has unmatched. superstars are gazing upon the demonic structure, battling the hazardous Hell in a Cell. It's going to be Cena and Randy Orton. Then the opposing team is, of course, filled with Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins.
This huge structure known as Hell in a Cell never fails to intimidate me. Saxton, if you're intimidated, imagine the fear that must be engulfing these competitors.
Returning to the ring now. Out of the ring and even closer to the chain link enclosure.
He's got his hands on the back. One home run swing could end this match.
And that cuts Cena right off. Kendo stick impact. Oh, my goodness. I cannot think of a structure as intimidating as the Hell in a Cell. How does a superstar get over the menacing cell?
Riddle as a heel would be great because he learns from the best. That's my whole point. So they could, like, if you see how Riddle's been using the RKO as his finisher now for every match versus, you know, he barely hits the float. I mean, he still hits the floating bro, but not as much. And then the...
You'll be lucky if this is the worst he suffers in the cell.
I forgot what the hell he calls his other move. Bro Derek? No, the Bro Derek is the running knee, isn't it? No, it is the Bro Derek, I think. Alright, well, we're going to say it's the Bro Derek because I think that's what it is. But he doesn't use that move anymore. Except for that one time that Randy used it. And they haven't shown it on TV since. Then, you know, like I said, they definitely have fuel already to turn him heel. Like, 100%. Especially at the anniversary of Randy, where he looked low-key kind of jealous for a split second. Long-term storytelling right there. Like, you have time to slowly feed off that. Who's your top 3 favorite wrestlers right now in the WWE? In no particular order, AJ Styles, Sasha Banks, Edge. Those are my 3 currently. How about you? Gotta go, bye. Take care, man.
Definitely not where you want to be right now. Just carried like a ragdoll here. The Viper escape time.
I like how Randy's in the ring with Roman. I would love to see Roman and Randy fight for the title, actually. After, like, you know, down the line, like, I think that would be pretty sweet.
Look at the power from Cena. Face first.
He avoids the damage. Ooh, clothesline delivered.
Damn, Roman. Ciampa, Seth, and Cody. Yeah. Cody's another one for me. The reason why I didn't put him in my top 3 was because you said top 3 in you know, overall. So, like, the people that I immediately think of when I say, like, when you say, like, top 3 wrestlers for me personally. Oh, okay. Roman just punches Randy in the face, but Randy doesn't sell it. I got it. Anyways, yeah, like when you said, you know, that, I was like, Styles is consistently great. Edge has been doing some of his best work in his career since he turned heel again with Judgment Day. And Sasha Banks is consistently making every woman she steps in the ring with better, in my opinion. So, with that being said overall, I think once Cody puts Seth Rollins behind him, he might move up to my left. He's in my top 5 right now for sure. But he might move up to my top 3 if I would have had him. And Ciampa's another one that I loved his rugged beard look. I love his No One Will Survive theme song. I don't like that they changed it. I really liked him as a heel when he was just feuding with Gargano. Like, that was crazy. I love his moves. I love the Willow's Bell, the fairy tale ending. I love his maneuvers. He's a god on the, like, he's really good on the promo too. Like, he's really good. Ciampa's probably gonna join Judgment Day next, to be honest. If you saw, they didn't put him on TV this week to attack Ali. So I'm guessing they're saving him for the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view because every member joins at the pay-per-view. If they wind up doing a 3-on-3 at the pay-per-view, Ciampa will break into the Hell in a Cell and sway it to the Judgment Day side to get them the victory.
dangerous area inside the cell. Waiting for it, waiting for it. Could it be? What magic? Uh-oh. Let's go. Finally able to strike back. Seth Rollins needs to rethink his strategy because what he's doing now isn't working.
Maybe just stay down, man. You've done enough. The architect is going to need a heck of a plan to get out of this one.
And there's Rollins delivering yet another devastating attack.
Yeah, the Viper is genuinely in trouble here.
Oh, that can rock you. Oh, what an uppercut. Oh, man. Oh, God. He reverses it. Oh, saw it coming. And he destroys the silver. And his opponent, too. And, guys, that sound of flesh on steel is going to give you nightmares. It's just echoing in my head. Listen to this place. It's electric.
Miss Alistair Black, or however you spell his name. Yeah, dude, but he's doing like really well. He's not doing really well in AEW, but every time that man has a promo in AEW, bro, it's so good. Everything he's doing with House of Black is insane. And he's gonna have a new recruit soon. Julia is gonna join them. Hey, oh! Oh, Roman kick though! Oh, okay. Who do you think is going to join Judgment Day, by the way? I didn't ask you. Think he's going to be Ciampa or Finn or someone else? Imagine Randy RKO Seth off the top of the cell and they both just get knocked out permanently. Oh, he was going for the RKO. I saw that, Randy. Randy was going for the RKO. I saw that.
Are these superstars even aware of the peril they're in? I think they have blinders on, Saxton. I don't think they're...
My boy was going for the RKO. I get it. Yo, Randy just threw Seth off a cell. Why not? Oh my God. Yo, that's not what I meant, but that works. Oh my God. What a God. Look, Randy just showing off on top of the cage. I love it. Randy, go jump on there.
And here we go. Business picking up as he starts to climb the cell.
Guys, he clearly has no regard for his own well-being.
Gave you the first hint, Byron.
Yeah, it's just that, I don't know, man. Like, Finn, if Finn would work out probably better than Ciampa, if not just as good, because of the whole Demon Balor thing, but, like, I don't know, man. I just can't see Finn being in a group that he's not the leader of himself. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Oh my, yo, Randy's really trying to eliminate Seth from existence on the top of the cage. Damn, Roman's got 2 finishers too. At any given moment, he could just end John Cena's life. This man, Randy's really just playing with Seth on top of the cage. Yeah, see, that would have made sense. Like, Demon, because, again, Finn being like a Demon Lord like that, under Edge's, like, tutelage, I guess, would not make sense because he deserves to be on his own. Like, he shouldn't play second fiddle to someone, especially with the whole Demon King thing, you know? The Demon King thing should be its standalone thing. And it should only be brought out in special appearances, not like at the beckon of someone else. It should be him that wants it to come out. Oh man, that boy Roman has 3 finishers now. Uh-oh.
Saw that one coming. This whole arena is standing watching these maniacs battle it out 25 feet above the ground. No, that'll break his arm. Stepping through.
Legs all locked up here.
Just punishing their opponent. Ouch.
Randy Orton in a bad way. Spinning heel kick.
And with every step up there, the amount of fear on these superstars increases.
The top of the cell is like walking.
Stepping through. Legs all locked up here. Just punishing their opponent.
Put down face first.
Now Rollins needs to end this. Oh, no. Reigns comes up short on that attack. We've seen some battles on the cell, and nothing good ever comes of it.
Safety clearly isn't a concern for him right
The WWE's never going to make the Demon good again. That's a fair point. That's a really fair point, especially with what happened with Roman. I agree. But that was the only way that they can make the Demon look strong and Roman win, you know?
Now these athletes are taking their chances in a very perilous position at the top of Hell in a Cell. And he chooses to let go of the hold.
But just the amount of time he was in that submission could be very... This is hard to watch.
Yo, Randy's really trying to kill Seth Rollins, bro. Oh my god. And Seth still kicked out. Oh my god. He threw it through the cage. He threw it through the cage. First he threw him off the cage. Then Seth climbs up. Then he puts him through the cage. And Seth kicks out. Oh my god. And then he curb stomps this man into oblivion. Yo, if Randy doesn't kick out of this, bro, I'm done. What? You're not dead ass. He got thrown off a cage. RKO. Thrown out through the cage. I don't understand. That match was rigged. They just had Cena and Orton job to the new guys.
Just old school tag team excellence to get the victory.
I don't want to stream anymore. That just upset me. I don't want to stream anymore. That just